Thank you for watching Evenings with Emmalyn. I'm your host, and here are your top good news stories for this week. Police officers in Quincy, Massachusetts brought a bucket of joy to local veterans this week. In collaboration with Quincy Veteran Services and local organization Father Bills, the officers helped to fill buckets containing items such as a new jacket, hand sanitizer, a mask, and snacks. A Cape Cod nurse says all she wants for Christmas is for COVID to go away, and this week she was excited to feel one step closer to that happening. Meet Emily. She's been a nurse for 30 years, many of those in the ICU, and was one of the first 2 nurses in Falmouth Hospital to receive her COVID vaccine.
This COVID time has been filled with anxiety, fear, unbelievable frustration, and sadness. I got my vaccine, was one of the first nurses in the ICU to get it this week, but it did bring me a sense of hope that there will be light at the end of the tunnel.
A holiday season staple on Martha's Vineyard is lighting up Edgartown quite literally. The annual conch pot tree returned to Memorial Wharf in Edgartown, annually constructed by the Fisher family, who continues the tradition every year. The conch pot symbolizes a grateful nod to fishermen and the ancestors of many who have dedicated their lives to the local vineyard community. Now let's turn it over to JT for JTs Positive Five.
Hey, what's going on? This is JT, and welcome to your Positive Five. You're like, man, you're outside. It is cold. You know what? It's actually early. It's nice. It kind of helps wake you up. That's kind of like my caffeine. Now, I've spent this whole year, a little bit longer than that, on me and all about the internal to the out. So, you know, you can put makeup on, you can get injections, you can get any kind of transplants or anything you want to look good on the outside. New clothes, new socks. But if your insides don't match your outside, you're just a mannequin. It's just a facade. You're a doll. You're not being true to yourself. So before this new year starts, and what I think you should do to help get yourself on the right track is start with inside. The first, some tips that I've done over the last year or so. And it all started with cleansing myself in a way where I started to feel better. So, you know, whether it's health, whether, you know, going to the gym a little bit, eating a little bit better, you know. Everybody's like, oh, I can't do it every day. You know what? You don't have to do it. Do it in moderation. It's about you. It's not everybody else. But if your doctor's telling you you need to lose some weight, then you might want to take heed to that. And you'll start to feel better. So let's start with your inside. I started morning meditation. I also started eating better. And when I cut out sugar a lot, I said I cut out about 80% of the sugar, my joints and my body started to feel better. I'm serious. Like, I was doing squats, I could walk the stairs better, and I also started to lose weight slowly. It wasn't like I was on a diet. It was just changing the way I ate. And you could see the difference in little things. I didn't deprive myself. I just said, okay, well, today's my day. I might have that Little Debbie's, cream pie, the oatmeal one. It's so damn good. So it might be something like that. But the more I did it, the better I felt. And then add something else on. But first things first, we started with inside. I do a little apple cider vinegar every day, mix with some hot water, a little ginger. Boom. Cholesterol went down. Little things. This is what you have to do to make yourself feel better. There's so many different apps out there and different programs. Look it up, but let's start this year off ahead of the game. We're not going to wait till New Year's Eve. Say, all right, this is what I'm going to get into. It's my New Year's resolution. No, you're stronger than that. And you want more than that. And you want better things for yourself. So let's start with inside first. So every week I'm going to give you something different. All right? Apple cider vinegar, a little honey, a little ginger, a little tea. Get yourself better. Let's make it inside to out. It's JT. Now it's Positive Five. Back to you, Emma.
That's it for this week's Positive News. Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 6 p.m. to stay up to date with all the latest good news happening around New England. And if you have a story yourself that you'd like to share, feel free to send me an email, emmalyn@emmalynreed.com. Have a great week, everybody.